Welcome to my channel Shadows of History. By the age of 18, Nawab Wajid Ali had had affairs with so many women that he lost his sense of self. The Nawab's bungalow spanned several kilometers, but it was insufficient to accommodate his 365 wives, their children, ministers, cooks, and servants. Wajid Ali Shah was the last Nawab of Awadh. He ascended the throne in 1847 and remained until 1856, when the British dethroned him. Sudipta Mitra writes in her new book, A Nawab and a Begum, published by Rupa Publications, that Wajid Ali Shah was born on July 30, 1822, in the Farhat Bakhsh Palace. It was the month of Sawan. Astrologers said he would become a yogi. After the birth of Nawab Wajid Ali Shah, his mother, Aliya Begum, summoned royal astrologers to learn about her son's future. The astrologers declared that the prince's horoscope was not favorable. They were more likely to abandon everything and become a yogi. They also offered a counter-argument. They said that if the prince dressed up as a yogi and wore saffron robes on every birthday, the omens could change. Sudipta writes that Aliya Begum even dressed Wajid Ali like a yogi on the occasion of Chauthi, a celebration held on the 6th day after a child's birth. After that, he continued to wear saffron robes like yogis on every birthday. The prince's birthday celebrations were strictly private, with no outsiders allowed. When Nawab Wajid Ali ascended the throne at the age of 24, he began inviting some of his close associates to parties and also organized Jogi Melas in Awadh, a festival that continued until his exile to Calcutta. Nawab Wajid Ali Shah's mother, Aliya Begum, belonged to a royal family in Delhi. She was as beautiful as she was powerful. She was well educated and fluent in Persian. Aliya Begum spared no effort in her son's education and provided him with every comfort, but she was always concerned about the prince's fickle nature. First sexual encounter at the age of 8. Sudipta Mitra writes in her book that when Wajid Ali Shah was 8 years old, he had physical relations with a female assistant for the first time. He subsequently fell in love with his mother's assistant, who was 35 years old. Their romance lasted for about 3 years. At the age of 11, Wajid Ali fell in love with a woman named Bano Sahib, but she was already married, so no relationship developed. Prince then fell in love with Bano's sister, Haji Khanum. She was also married but surrendered. She continued to have affairs with the prince until she was 14. Notorious for debauchery. By the age of 18, Nawab Wajid Ali had affairs with so many women that he lost his memory. Historian Rosie Llewellyn-Jones writes in her book, The Last King in India, Wajid Ali Shah, that before the 1857 revolution, Nawab Wajid Ali Shah was exiled by the British and given a bungalow to live in Fort William, Calcutta. The Nawab named the bungalow Sultan Khana. Although the bungalow spanned several kilometers, it was insufficient to accommodate the Nawab's 365 wives, their children, ministers, cooks, and servants. The Nawab was forced to rent 2 more bungalows adjacent to the Sultan Khana. Divorce of 27 Begums at once. The British government used to provide Nawab Wajid Ali Shah with a monthly allowance of 100,000 rupees, but this was barely enough to sustain him. Once, the son of one of the Nawab's wives, Mashuk Mahal, complained to the British that the Nawab was not providing enough money for his mother's maintenance. Ravi Bhatt writes in his book, The Life and Times of the Nawabs of Lucknow, that the British government ordered Nawab Wajid Ali Shah to increase his wife's allowance by 2,500 rupees per month. The Nawab was so enraged by this that he divorced all 27 of his wives at once. Said that he cannot afford them.